All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise and the glory and the honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha Kodash, which I give me the spirit and the strength to do his lesson. I want to give them honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha Kodash. Wa Shalom, Wa Barakim to the elect, beginning with the 144,000, which I scattered abroad, and in every place, redeeming the time and ready to be saved. Shalom. Alright, real quick, I want to go into this article, get some important information out there. Alright. This is basically touching prophecy. Right? It said that the vanishing Great Lakes, a water crisis no one talks about. Why is it not mentioned? Because they want to keep you distracted, man. Ultimately, basically, that's what they're distracted. So, that's what these devils are set up to do. That's why they're known as the deceiver. Devil. You go to the devil, Diablo, which means also means to be a deceiver. All right. But this is what's going on. And we can read a little bit of it. It says, overview of the Great Lakes. It says Lake Erie is one of them. Lake Michigan is one of them. Lake Huron, Lake Ontario, Lake Superior. All right. These lakes are drying up. Okay. It says the Great Lakes composed of Lakes Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie, and Ontario form the largest freshwater system on Earth by area. And this is an article that was sent unto me by beloved brother, right? And like I said, man, this is important information right here, man, because this is prophecy. All right, man. And you know what? And I'm gonna get some scriptures. All right. It said these lakes hold about 20% of the world's surface fresh water. Wow. It says providing a vital resource for millions in both the United States and in Canada. Right. However, recent studies highlight alarming declines in water levels and quality. Right. So the quality, let's highlight that first. Let's touch on that. Okay, you got the water is becoming tainted. Which was once fresh and pure, it's becoming tainted. You see? And scriptures going to that too, how the waters will be defiled. You got Esau and why? Because of who's ruling, man. Right? They are the ones destroying the earth. The scriptures go into that, man. I always go into this, beginning with the apostles. All right, and that's why these devils have to go. That's why Yahweh Shah said, "Except the earth, except the days be short, no flesh shall be saved." All right, everything is declining, receding. You got animals that are becoming extinct. All right, because of this damn devil, man. All right, so it says. this the water levels are receding. Okay, it says over the last few decades, and yeah, man, you see how hot it was last summer. See, a lot of people don't understand that what's going on. How about Shemal Shah is making it so hot, all right, to cause droughts, all right? You know, the hotter it get, the quicker the water dries up, right? You know, you wash your clothes, right? You hand wash your clothes. Just giving an example. You hand wash your clothes, all right, and take it out there to dry outside in 110-degree weather. It's gonna dry quicker than it would if it was 99 degrees outside. All right? So this thing it's been a gradually the waters have been gradually receding. All right, and people are starting to notice that this shit ain't normal. All right, because we're not in normal times, man. We're in a time where major prophecies are being fulfilled. Okay. It said, however, what was I at? It said, however, recent studies highlight alarming declines in water levels and quality. Over the last few decades, these lakes have experienced notable fluctuations in water levels. Wow. With some areas showing worrying declines. That's right. For instance, Lake Michigan has seen its water level drop by nearly 3 feet since 2014, as reported by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. This decline doesn't just threaten the ecosystem, it also has economic implications for communities that rely on these waters. That's right. So, let's see. Okay, this second Ezra is what I want. This is second Ezra. Hey man, in the book of second Ezra, man, major prophecies are imparted, man. All right. It said, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. Yeah, we seeing that now. It said, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. Woo! See, this is what, hey, people, hey, you think people ain't friends? You know, we just read that it was via seeing those waters receding. You know, people are worrying. You know, getting scared. All right, because water is definitely necessary, man. You need water. Okay. It says, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still. You see? The springs of the fountains shall stand still. And in 3 hours they shall not run. Right. See? So ultimately, it's going to be a water no showers being. There ain't gonna be no showers. You know. Um, yeah, no showers. No way to, boil water. Yeah, it's finna get rough out here. Okay. Let's go to it. Like I said, these are serious detrimental times that we're in. People don't even realize it. Isaiah the 44th chapter. It's Isaiah 44 and 27. That said to the deep, yeah, Yahweh Shemel Shai. That said to the deep, be dry, and I will dry up thy rivers. Woo! See that? So so this is Yahweh Shemel Shai, the one that the world even calls God in Christ. They're the ones drawing the rivers. All right. It's not just happening. No, this is prophecy. He said he's gonna do this. All right. So once again, it says, verse 27, that said to the deep, be dry, and I will dry up thy rivers. That's right. You know. Jeremiah 50. I believe it's 50. Okay. Might be 51. Oh no, here it is. This is Jeremiah 50, verse 38. It says, a drought is upon her waters. That's right, as we speak. All right? It is a drought upon her waters. All right? And once again, this proves that this is the work of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right. It says a drought is upon her waters, and that's talking about in Babylon. All right, because you have this happening in Babylon as well. Okay. A drought is upon her waters, and they shall be dried up. Right. Yep. Eventually, a lot of these rivers out here is going to start drying up, man. Start receding out here in Babylon, America. All right. So a drought is upon her waters, and they shall be dried up. You see that? For it is a land of graven images, and they are mad upon their idols. That's right. So, yeah, man. Things are happening. Major things are happening. Hey, Israelites, you should fear. You know, fear Yahweh Shemel Shai and repent. All right. And on that. Yeah, I brought this out. It was edifying. Until next time, I say shalom.